Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a massive Primark haul. Like I said in my previous video, I intend on also doing a Disney only haul. That doesn't make much sense, but so on one of my hauls I done Primark and then I went on to doing everything Disney that I bought in the past month or 2 weeks, whatever it was. So this time, like I said, I'm only going to do Primark because I have bought quite a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to do a Primark one, and it will be everything that I bought in Primark, not just the Disney stuff, as I've had some requests to include everything when I go to Primark. So there will be a Disney haul coming, probably next week, as it will be the end of the month, so it will be my end of month Disney haul, and I've got a lot of new stuff to show you, but for now this is Primark only. So let's get going because there's a lot to get through. So the first thing I bought in Primark is Disney and it's this, I can't really show you, and it's got a sticker on it, Mickey Mouse t-shirt. So it's got Mickey Mouse on the front and he's the back of him on the back. It's quite a big t-shirt, so I got my normal size, but it's quite wide, and I don't think it's cropped, but I haven't actually put it on yet. I've purposely not worn anything that I've bought until I filmed this haul, so it's not been through the wash and I've actually still got the prices on. So that was £6 that t-shirt, and I just thought it's quite good just to, I like wearing t-shirts and jeans, just it's easy wearing. I mean, I've got a Quidditch one on now, and that's also from Primark, so most of my t-shirts are from Primark and they're normally Disney or Harry Potter basically. When I went into Primark I hadn't intended on going in there for anything specific, but they've got a lot of their summer range out now, and where I'm going to Disney World in September, and I would usually go on holiday next month, so June, and so I would normally buy my holiday clothes now. And I find usually, especially Primark, you'll go in sort of August and then we'll be selling off all their summer stuff and there won't be a big range in there. So despite the fact that I'm actually not going on holiday till September, I thought it's probably best if I buy all my summer stuff now. So I got this, it's really hard to show you, it's a playsuit and it's checked and it's off the shoulders, so it sits on your shoulders, and it's really lightweight. I've tried this on, it's really comfy. Again, I haven't actually worn it yet, but yeah, I thought it was perfect because obviously Florida gets really hot, and we're doing a lot of walking and waiting around in queues. I just thought it was ideal really, and that was only £6. So yeah, really wearable. Even if it's, some of the stuff I will wear in the summer here, so when it's really hot here and you just want to sit around the garden, or you're just going to go sit outside somewhere, easy to throw on. The next thing I got was this pair of shorts. So I find, especially Primark, most of the shorts they sell, they're really cheap. I think that they're normally about £5, but they are so short. So I've got quite a few pairs of them, but they're called mini shorts, and they literally, your bum will hang out the bottom of them. And that's okay if I'm having like a beach holiday and I'd just be wearing like swimsuits anyway. But I wasn't prepared to walk around Disney World with my bum hanging out, or let alone I would not wear them shorts in the UK. So I went in there and they've actually brought out these ones called mid-length shorts, and yeah, they're just the right length. So they're not long, they're sort of like mid-thigh length, and they fully cover your bum. So yeah, I had to get them. They were £7 and they're really stretchy, like really stretchy. So they're actually a bit big. But they're going to be super comfy, and I tried them on, and honestly they're the comfiest shorts I've put on. I did try and find another pair because obviously I haven't found shorts like this for a very long time, and they didn't actually have any in my store. I think there's a black pair they done, but they only had that in a size 4. I will not fit in a size 4, so yeah, I couldn't get any more. I'm going to keep my eyes out because I don't own any proper length shorts. So if I keep looking out the window, my parents and my dogs are all in the garden playing, so yeah, so gonna get some more of them, and yeah, comfy. I also picked up this floral dress. I can't show you how long it is, but yeah, it's got a floral pattern on it, and again it's off the shoulders, and I think it comes down just above my knee. I'm quite short, I'm 5'3", I think I am, 5'3", 5'4", don't actually know, still short. So yeah, I got this, it's quite long-ish on me, but again it's light and it's floaty. To be honest, when I put it on I felt a bit like a sack of potatoes, because it sort of goes out from my chest, and then just, I've got quite wide hips as well, so literally I look like a sack of potatoes. So I'm thinking if I put a little belt around the middle of it to pull it in the middle, I might prefer it. But yeah, it's going to be great for holiday, and even again like lounging around in the summer. And that was also £6, so Primark are quite cheap at the moment for summer stuff. Another clothing item I got was this playsuit, which is really hard to show you, but it's got quite floaty shorts on it, so it looks a bit like a dress when you've got it on. But it's this really nice black and white stripes, like various size stripes all over it, and it's got sort of a V-neck. It's quite low, the V-neck, so I don't know if you can wear a bra with it necessarily. It's quite low, but it looks really nice on. It ties up around the waist, so it's really pretty. And yeah, again, it's quite lightweight, so it's going to be great in the summer. And that one was £13, so a bit more expensive than the other ones I bought, but it is a better quality, so hence the price. Another Disney item I picked up in Primark, as always. I can't go into Primark without buying some Disney, because their Disney range in Primark at the moment is massive, so I can't help it. So I saw this t-shirt in there, and it's got like drawings of Cogsworth, Chip, Lumiere, Beast. I think that's all that's on it. But I had seen this on social media for quite some time now, and I really wanted it, and I keep going into Primark and I haven't been able to find it, and I was really gutted, because it's, well, I want to say it's not in your face Disney, but it is all over the t-shirt, but it's not sort of a massive print, and it's not coloured, so I feel like it's a little more subtle. But I just think it's beautiful, like the drawings on it. And obviously Beauty and the Beast at the moment is still massive, so hence why they've got it in. I mean, this t-shirt was £8, which I think is a little expensive compared to their other t-shirts, but it is really good quality, and I wanted it for ages, so I was going to get it. But I do find Primark's t-shirts do vary in price. I mean, I think usually they're about £6, 4 or 6, depending on what it is. But there are a few t-shirts at the moment that are £8, so it just depends how much you want it as to whether you'll pay it. If it was in another shop, £8 would be such a good price, but because Primark is so cheap with everything else that it does, when I see an item that's £8, I'm like, oh, that's expensive. Another item that I keep seeing in people's hauls is this crushed velvet vest. I think it's so pretty, and it's such a lovely material. It sort of shines in the light. It's got a little lace, it's not a collar because it's not around your neck. It's got a lace panel around the top of it. It's really nice, and again, when I went into Primark previously, it was all gone, it sold out, and I went into a different Primark the other day and I had it, so I had to grab it because it's only £6 and it fits so nice, and I think that with a pair of jeans will look amazing. I mean, I did look at it to start with and thought it looked a bit like a pyjama top, but that doesn't bother me, so that with a pair of jeans will look really, really good. I've bought so many pairs of shorts, but another pair of shorts I've got, but like I said, this is all for my holiday, so it was these fabric ones. They're sort of stretchy, well, they're stretchy at the back, so really comfy, and they've got these embroidered flowers on them, so at the top of the waistband, and then at the bottom around the leg, and they've got little pom-poms on the bottom. I can see myself through the shorts, that's not good. Yeah, little pom-poms around the bottom, and again, they're not bum shorts as I call them. They are below your bum, and sort of, again, I want to, well, on me, mid-thigh, but I am short, remember, so yeah, just the right length for me, I think. And they're really pretty because this sits on your waist. So ideally I think I'd like to tuck a top into this so you don't cover this up, but we shall see. Oh, I didn't say how much they were, did I? They were... Oh, I sized up on these. Not intentionally. I really wanted them and I hunted through the whole lot and they were either like size 4s and 6s or they were size 18s. They had one 12 and I thought it should be okay because of the stretch on it. So I think it's smaller than a 12 around the waist usually is because it's got the stretchy panel on it. So I have put it on and it is okay. So yeah, I sized up, not intentionally, just because I didn't have a choice. And they were £8, so again, a little expensive for Primark cotton shorts. But I don't own many shorts, so I was prepared to pay them. So another item I got, I keep saying another item, okay, I'm going to stop saying that. So I saw on Primark's Instagram the other day, they literally just launched these, and it was these little two pieces, so you get little shorts with it, and they've got all like little embroidered flowers again on them, and pom-poms, and you get a little, they're not sold together, you have to buy them separately, but I can't, it's such an awkward shape, a little crop top with it, halter neck crop top, which again matches completely, and it's really pretty. So I went into Primark and assumed they weren't going to have them because normally when something is on Primark's Instagram, it literally sells out before I can get to Primark. So I went in there and they did actually have them. I hunted everywhere for them thinking they were going to be in the summer range section, so sort of where the shorts and the t-shirts are, but they weren't, they were with the swimwear, and the reason for that being is they are quite see-through. I don't know if you can see it, but they're quite see-through. So I think they're made to wear over swimwear, which obviously I won't be doing much of because I'll be in Florida, but because I wanted them, I bought them and I thought maybe I could just use them on my next holiday anyway, and they were cheap. I mean, they were £5 for the top and £5 for the bottom, so, and it is really cute. I'm not prepared to wear it without the swimsuit because it is completely see-through, so that might be put away until I'm wearing swimsuits again. Of course, when I went into Primark, I can't go into Primark without buying a pair of socks. So I actually bought 2 lots of socks this time. The first, of course, being every time I go in there I get these 3 packs of socks because, like I said last time, they're super comfy and it seems to be all I'm wearing at the moment, these long socks. So this time, I actually didn't know they sold these ones, but they were the Little Mermaid ones. Also, I don't know if you know, I've actually worked out how to focus my camera more now, so hopefully everything's a bit clearer. So I haven't had these out again, but I've just ripped the box. There's Ursula on one of them, the middle one's like a seashell pattern, and the bottom one looks like it has Ariel on it and it says Mermaid Hair Don't Care on the bottom foot bit. So pretty. If I had known they'd done the Little Mermaid ones, I probably would have got these instead of the Winnie the Pooh ones that I got last time, mainly because I prefer the Little Mermaid to Winnie the Pooh, but I don't mind because it means I have even more socks, so I just love socks. I also got these socks, because they're really, oh, I forgot to say, they were £3, like the last ones, they're always £3 for 3 pairs of socks, so pound a pair. So I also got these My Little Pony shoe liners, which are sort of, they're not full length socks, they cut off around your ankles, so if you're wearing trainers, they're basically trainer socks. I don't know why they don't call them trainer socks. But again, yeah, so 3 pairs, My Little Pony. This one's sort of sparkly. The middle, they're all tied together again. So the middle one is this purple one. They've all got My Little Pony on basically. And the last one is the pink one with polka dots at the top. So they're really pretty. I grew up with My Little Pony and I had My Little Pony everything. Can't speak. And I had My Little Pony everything. I had all the little figures and the play sets, and I love that they brought out the My Little Pony range in Primark now because it's the like the original ponies, because I think they've made new ones for the younger generation now that are watching it, they've got new ponies and they look completely different, but these are the original My Little Ponies that I grew up with, so I had to have them. And because I loved the My Little Pony range they brought out, I had to get the shorts. So they've got the denim shorts. Again, luckily, these are slightly longer than the bum shorts that Primark usually do. So they're good length, they're like cut-offs, and they've got My Little Pony in the corner of each leg, obviously, in both corners. And the back has got little embroidered, I think they're embroidered, yep, embroidered rainbows on them, on the pockets. They're really pretty. However, they were £15 for a pair of Primark shorts, which I think is quite pricey, considering, like I said, their shorts are normally £5. I mean, the denim ones that I got, I think I said they were £7. So £15 for putting a little My Little Pony on the thing, on the pockets, is quite expensive in my opinion. They did a flamingo one, and that was cheaper than these, so they are pushing it with £15, but because I'm a sucker and I wanted them, I paid the £15. And so Primark have got me, I'm afraid. Disney and My Little Pony and Harry Potter, if I want it, I'll buy it despite the price. The second to last thing I picked up was this vintage print dress, and it's really pretty. So I saw it hanging up. I actually saw it hanging up in the way most shops hang it up is, so the small sizes are at the front and they get progressively bigger, and obviously the size that I saw it in, I think it was in a 4, and it looked incredibly cute because it was tiny. It would look like a little doll's dress. Obviously I'm not a size 4 or 6, so it doesn't quite look the same the bigger you go, but I still thought it was incredibly pretty because it's got quite long sleeves on it and a V-neck, and then it sort of comes in at the waist and then flares out. It's very, very vintage. And then the back sort of laces up. It laces up to the waist. So again, I don't like wearing sort of underwear that you can see, so I'll have to think about what I'm going to wear with this, because I don't want to be able to see my bra strap through the lace up bit. But yeah, I saw it from a distance. I was like, oh, I've got to have that. So I picked it up. That was £13, which I don't think is bad for a dress, but that's what annoys me about Primark, is that you'll pay £15 for a pair of shorts and then you'll pay £13 for an entire dress. So that's the thing, Primark prices are all over the place. Are all over the place. The final thing I picked up in Primark, again, I didn't think I was going to be able to get it, because I know quite a lot of people are after this at the moment, and people have been going into stores and they've been sold out. So I actually got the Little Mermaid bedding set, and I'm not sure. I really wanted it. I wouldn't have it on the side with the mermaid on it, I don't think. I think it's reversible, so I think I'd have the side that literally has just got the scales on it, because they're really pretty colours. I think I'm not keen on the Ariel side, just because I wouldn't normally have entire Disney bed sheets, so probably won't go for that. The other problem I've found is that I bought it because I really wanted it and I really like it, and then getting it home, I don't think it's going to match my room, because the wall here is, you've probably seen it on if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen it. It's sort of black and white print, or it's my main feature wall and it's all black and white, and putting it against it, I think it might look a bit too much, but I'm going to give it a go regardless. The other thing I found, I've got quite a lot of Primark's bedding. A lot of it is sort of pugs and French bulldogs because I'm obsessed with them, and they're quite scratchy material, so they're not very soft, just even when you put them in the wash and use fabric softener. So this will not be on my bed an awful lot, mainly because it just scratches my skin, so unless I can find a way of softening it up, probably won't be on there as much as I'd like it to be. But it was £20 for a double duvet, which isn't bad considering it's Disney, and elsewhere you'd pay quite a lot more for a double duvet. But it was, again, an impulse buy because I like it rather than practical, so I kind of do that a lot. But that was everything I bought in Primark. It shouldn't have been too long a haul, but like I said, I will be doing a end of month Primark haul next week, is showing everything I've bought. I've bought from quite a lot of small businesses this month. I probably will end up including the Disney t-shirts, etc. that I've just shown you. So if you've watched this one and you're going to watch the next one, I'm sorry, but there wasn't that much this time, so there shouldn't be too much that you've already seen. But yeah, I will show you everything next week. So thank you for watching again. I really appreciate all the support that I'm receiving and all the lovely comments I've received on here and on my Instagram. It means a lot. So thank you all, and I'll hopefully see you all next week.